That first time I stepped on stage in Bogota, the mic didn't work. I was halfway across the world, up in front of 800 insurance executives, while the sound guy frantically waved cables over his head from behind the sound booth. Oddly, instead of being panicked or embarrassed, I felt like the audience was with me. I felt like they were telling me they knew the flub wasn't my fault and they were willing to wait patiently while we sorted out the issue. And that's when it hit me. Personal branding isn't a buzzword some thought leader influencer tries to sell you on Instagram. It's the real brand you represent, the one that doesn't need a mic to speak loudly. Because before they could hear a word I was saying, my audience had already formed an opinion of me. Perhaps it was my suit or my shoes. Maybe it was the way I walked on stage, or it could have been my name in the program, the headshot on the page, the bio in the brochure. Regardless of what did the talking, the conclusion was clear. My brand had spoken before I did. You see, your brand isn't what you say it is. It's what they hear. But first, a story. A few years back, an international real estate client asked me to help her build her personal brand. As she put it, she was sharp, successful, and invisible. She also had spent so much time getting the job done that she forgot to make sure anyone knew who had done it. So we worked on her story, not her resume, her story. People don't remember bullet points. They remember why you do what you do. They remember how you make them feel. They remember your story. We positioned her as someone who moves ideas across borders, not freight or data, but ambition. She was no longer invisible. She had become indispensable. You already have a brand. The question is, are you shaping it? Whether you're a CPA, a civil engineer, or a cello player, people are forming impressions of you every day. So why not be the one shaping those impressions? Before you say it, I'm not suggesting you be fake. I'm suggesting you be intentional. When I worked with a professional services firm in the Midwest, we discovered something interesting. Their top performing partner, the rainmaker that everyone wanted on their team, didn't lead with the numbers. She listened. She told stories. She made everyone feel good about themselves. The CFO felt smart and the intern felt seen. She wasn't branding herself. She was being herself with the volume turned up on the parts that mattered most. Ironically, personal branding isn't about you. It's all about them. I wrote a whole book about this one point, so forgive me for repeating myself. It's not about you. It's about them, the people you want to connect with, the people you want to help, influence, and inspire. If you want a great personal brand, start by asking what your audience needs. Then deliver it wrapped in your unique voice and values, because your brand walks into the room before you do. It shakes hands, it makes eye contact, and it leaves an impression. The only question is, what kind of impression do you produce? Choose wisely, because silence isn't an option. Not in Bogota, not in business, not anywhere. If you want your audience to understand how to make your brand do the same thing, let's talk. In 2026, I'm working with organizations and conferences that want their people to show up with purpose, presence, and clarity. When your audience leaves, they'll remember more than what they heard. They'll remember how it made them feel and what it inspired them to do. And if that's the kind of keynote experience that you want next year, reach out and let's make it happen.